Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitchhiking Yeti here. Thank you so much for joining me today, and welcome. Look where I am. We are here today in Tortola, which is located in the British Virgin Islands, and the sun is out. It was a little cloudy when we first arrived. That worried me a little bit. Rain was in the forecast this morning, but it looks like it's done cleared off. And I think we're going to have a really nice day. Last time I was here, maybe a year and a half ago, give or take, we actually went up on this mountaintop somewhere and took a zip lining excursion, which was a lot of fun. But today it's going to be all about the beach. We're going to Beef Island. And I'm going to take you along with me and kind of show you how it all works. I'm going to show you the open air bus ride and some of the sights that we see on the way and back from Beef Island. So should be a lot of fun. All right, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started. It's looking like a beautiful day. So our meeting point for our port adventure is here in Worlds of Marble. So this is where we're going to go meet up with our group, and they're going to take us out to the bus express. All right, so just like that, that was really easy. We got scanned in and they handed us a card or a little sticker here for Chip and Dale. And then when you go outside, when they call your name Chip and Dale, everybody goes outside and there will be a person with a paddle with the Chip and Dale emblem on it, and that's who you follow to the bus, to get on the open air bus that takes you to the beach. So really, really easy and simple. Love how Disney does that. All right, we made it off the gangway. We're with our group now, the Chip and Dale group, and this is the line that's going to take us out through the port and make our way to the Beach Express bus. All right, we made our way down here to where the bus is here in the town, where they're going to pick us up, and they actually put this colorful little wrist strap on us to let us know where we're supposed to be going, what group we're in, and get us out on Beef Island. All right, so this is kind of what the open air taxis look like. And I gotta admit, last time we was on one of these trips, the taxi ride was very interesting because we had a blown out tire as we was traveling for a zip line excursion. So hopefully today, this will be a little bit smoother. We are making our way up through the jungle. On these little small island roads, man, they can be a little bit scary. Tight squeeze. Wow, these curves are something else. Ooh, tight squeeze. Oh man. There's a lot of abandoned cars and houses here in this area. Gotta remember, these islands get hit pretty hard by hurricanes, and some of the homes and the people who live in them, they just never recover. Look at that Jeep. All right, it's real now. We are crossing over to Beef Island via the Beef Island Bridge. All right, my friends, we are parked and debarked from the bus. Welcome to Beef Island. I think they actually called this Long Beach or Long Bay. Look at this cool sign right here. It says Moose on the Beach, Long Bay, BI, British Islands. So they got some places to sit. They do have food here, and a bar area right here where they will cook for you. You can buy burgers and things like that. They got some drinks, alcohol beverages. Our bus driver did give us a little ticket, so we get us a free drink while we're here. I just want to show you kind of the lay of the land. They do have these nice shaded areas with some picnic tables, and then right over here we have some bathrooms and a shower house to rinse the sand off from being on this beautiful beach we're about to go look at. So this is really cool. I do want to say, ain't really a big deal, but there is an airport right on the other side of this tree line. And you can actually hear some of the planes, propeller prop planes and stuff taking off, but that ain't no big deal. But I did want to just, you know, just kind of throw that out there. So now let's walk out here to the beach itself. And check it out. Look at that pretty blue water out here. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. So they pretty much told us we can pretty much take any of these, and these are all included, these lounge chairs. Normally the umbrellas are not included, but today, I don't know if it's because I'm here on Christmas Eve, they're like, the umbrellas are a part of the chairs, the complimentary chairs, but sure enough, we do not have to rent umbrellas today, so that's really, really nice. And maybe it's not going to be a lot of people here today because it seems like we're the only group here, which is good for us. All right, here it is. Welcome to this pretty white sandy beach. This is absolutely amazing. This place is so pretty. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Look at that. Look at all this beach. There's like nobody here hardly. See somebody's out there in a canoe. A few people had ventured into the water. But man, this is a nice little bay right here. The water is very calm. No big waves. This is definitely a good spot, like a good family beach. Whew, that's cold. Water a little cool. But who knows, we might still venture in. It looks pretty deep though. That's one reason why I feel like I ought to be getting in the water, you know, just to see how shallow it is or how deep it is. But that looks like a pretty good drop off right there. You see how pretty the water is. I think what I'm planning on doing now, you see where those waves are breaking down there. I want to kind of walk down there and see what's going on. See if that's any kind of rock formation, like a reef or anything like that, or is it just a sandbar? So as we move down the beach a little bit closer, you see those coral rocks. It's like underneath the water right there, pieces of broken coral reef. I'm pretty sure that's what's causing these waves to break over here. There's also little evidence of other chunks of coral along the sand here on this very beach. Man, this is awesome. What a nice little area. Still has that, you know, hint of nature, undisturbed. You don't get this very often back in the States. There's waves rolling in. And yes, this is a coral reef. And that's why, and this is an awesome surf spot, I guess, at certain points anyway. I mean, the swell's very, very small right now, but yeah, to have this point and these waves with the right swell, man, I bet this was an awesome place. It would just wrap around this beach and you could just ride it all the way down the line there. Yeah, this is sick. Wouldn't it be awesome to have a home up there on that cliff side just to see this every morning you wake up and have your coffee? Beef Island. Check out this little area right here. Has some, like a little porch built over there. They got another one right over here, but right here is your lifeguard station. Got your life preserve. If anything happens, have some directions up here on how to use it. And also, you don't see this every day, tsunami hazard zone. So in case of an earthquake, go to high ground or inland. There you go, emergency dial 999 or 911. There's the lifeguard station here at Beef Island, right here on the waterfront. Wow, look at the size of this palm tree. Look at that. I mean, that's straight out of that, what was it? Ace Ventura 2, Pet Detective. When the big gorilla, you know what happened. When the big gorilla took a hold of that man, they got behind a tree just like that, and you heard that song. Away. I know what you know. You've seen Ace Ventura too. You know what happened behind that palm tree. All right, I'm doing it. See how big a drop off this is. Whoa, yep, that's pretty good. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's cold. All right, once you get in, it's not too bad. I got you on my action camera. It's the 360 camera right now, so it's waterproof. So we're just gonna kind of swim around. Might go underneath the water and see if we can see anything. Oh, that was pretty cool. Just swimming along here, free diving, and come along and scooped up this cool little piece of coral right here. Pretty neat. I dove beneath the water. I really don't have no goggles or anything, so I can't show you a whole lot as far as snorkeling goes today. But this was really a place just to come to do some beaching, you know, some swimming and stuff. And I will tell you this, I don't know if it's high tide or low tide right now, but the water here is fairly deep. I'm almost 6 foot, and you see the shoreline right here behind me. We're not that far off, so it is quite deep, but maybe it is high tide. It's hard to tell, but at least the surf is very gentle here. All right, I got my swim in, and now I'm just in the process of drying off. So we still have about an hour and a half left here on Beef Island at this beautiful beach. And I think we're just going to kind of walk in this direction. Originally, I took you down to the south. Now we're going to walk to the north a little bit, kind of see what's down there, just kind of investigate a little bit. And I want to give you a little update on the umbrella situation, because unfortunately, something kind of negative happened. Man, look at this water. Is it not gorgeous? It is so pretty here. So I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about this umbrella situation. So when we first arrived today, the first thing they announced to us is where the beach was, where we're going to be setting. They told us where the showers are if we want to rinse off, things like that, which is all nice. They showed us their little food area where they make you hamburgers and different island knickknacks. And then somebody asked a question about the umbrellas, because the umbrellas were already extended up. They was open, they was not down. And they said, the woman told us that umbrellas are on the house today. And I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. You know, here we are here on Christmas Eve. Maybe they're feeling a little bit of Christmas spirit. Maybe. But I was wrong. The Grinch must have been here on this beach, because I quickly went on my walk with my wife. When we come back, she sat down beneath the umbrella while I ventured into these beautiful waters to do a little bit of filming, to tell you guys how the ocean conditions were. And once I was doing that, I noticed there was a gentleman that come up to her, and the next thing I know, the umbrella was down. So I thought to myself, okay, I kept swimming, come back up to dry off, and I talked to her, and she had this weird look on her face, and I said, what's the matter? You know, you tired of the umbrella? She said, no, the man put it down. And I thought, well, what for? Why would he do that? Because I didn't pay him $10. I said, but they said it was on the house today. They was going to give us the umbrellas. She said, yep, that's what they said. And I told him that, and he just kept on putting his hand out asking for $10. And I thought to myself, well, that's not good business. Why would you do that? Why would you tell somebody one thing and then 15 minutes later tell them something else? You know, it's almost like they're trapping you into, you know, getting $10 from you. And some people did it, and you know what? That's okay. That's absolutely okay if they felt like, what the heck? I want the umbrella. I'm fair skinned. I totally get it. You know, they got me this time, but whatever. I don't know. We had plans to like get hamburgers today here and like give them more money and support the locals. You know, that's the cool thing about going to these small islands here in the Caribbean, is kind of learning a little bit about their culture and their food. Even though I was totally going to go American on the day and grab a hamburger, but I thought that would be so much fun to go to Tortola here in the British Virgin Islands on an island named Beef Island and tow the store a hamburger. How cool would that be? But now I'm not going to do that because of that kind of shady business. I just can't do it. Luckily, we brought our own water. Anyway, you can bring your like sealed waters and things like that. You can bring it with you. We did that. We got some snacks. We're okay. But that is kind of this is a shady thing to do. When foreigners come to your area to enjoy what you have to offer and also partake in some of the items you have to sell. There are people renting stuff, renting noodles, the kayaks and stuff, and then you try something like that. I don't know, man. That's hard for me to recommend going somewhere when that kind of stuff goes down. And I'm not, and you know, and it is a beautiful spot. This beach is so beautiful. It is nice, but I do want to just give you a heads up. If you do plan on coming here, just be prepared. If you hear somebody say, if they say the same thing, which is, I don't think they do that all that often, because I watched another video before we ever booked this one, and I knew you had to pay $10 for those, but they did not, you know, the people that I watched didn't even get the umbrella. They just hung out on the beach and, you know, had hats on and stuff and sun shirts like this, and you were good to go. Or you could probably sneak up underneath some of the trees a little bit further back if you wasn't on the waterfront like we are, and you would be okay. But I don't know. I just want to give you a heads up if you do decide to come here, and that's all I'm going to say about it. I just wanted to tell you kind of what happened to me today, and just let you make your own decision if you decide to come here, because it is a beautiful place, no joke. But that just kind of just sours the experience ever so little bit. All right, so let's finish our walk. I want to come down here because I've seen something that looks like stairs going off in the distance up this hillside, and I just kind of want to see what that is. So let's keep walking. Got a little bit more walking to do before we get as far as we can. We're gonna go to these rocks down here and investigate that a little bit. Thank you so much for listening to my rant. But man, that really does annoy you when you come on a vacation and something like that happens. Oh man, we are at the end of the road on this beach. And that's some steps over there going up that hillside. I thought that's what it was from the distance. Don't know where they lead to. Maybe there's a homestead up there or something that those leads to. Not really sure. I don't know if I would climb up those steps because there's like no earth underneath it. It almost looks like it one time they were there and maybe a storm come through and kind of washed out the soil beneath it. They're kind of in shambles now. But what a beautiful little spot right here. Look at that water, how clear and beautiful that really is. That is gorgeous. There's all this rock right here, and the water's so clear you can just see everything so easily. Beautiful spot. Also, something else you can see right there is the part of the beach where we're set up at. But right behind it, I don't know if you guys can see that big old tower right there. That's the airport here at BVI, here on Beef Island. And you know, I heard a few planes when we first arrived, but I ain't really heard any planes in the last hour. So it's not a very busy airport, that's for sure. Didn't know, I didn't know how often you was gonna hear planes taking off while you're sitting out here trying to relax on the beach, but you can totally take a nap. I mean, this is very quiet and peaceful, and the waves are just so small and very, very easy on the ears, you know, to take you a little nap time. So I was walking along the beach. What in the heck do you think that is? It feels like a seashell. But I have never seen one like kind of curled up like that. That is so bizarre. If you know what this is, definitely put in the comment section down below. If you've ever been down in these islands before and seen anything that looks like that. That is strange. Saying so long to Beef Island Bridge. Disney treasure. We're almost back. Here is a little British Virgin Island Christmas decorations. I'll be honest with you, I ain't really seen a whole lot of Christmas decorations, but it was nice to see that little bit here on Christmas Eve. Right up here on the top of that mountain is the zip lining adventure that we did about 2 years ago. Way up there on that mountaintop. That was pretty exhilarating. Definitely have to put a link in the description below if you'd like to check out that. British Virgin Islands, Tortola. Traffic. We've been sitting there for a while. These drivers are tenacious. These locals, man, boy, they don't give an inch.
Well, that's good.
Ooh, Christmas vacation. Look at all the Christmas stuff. We got Frosty the Snowman out here. Some candy canes. All right, we have officially made it back to Tortola. Headed back to the ship now. Probably going to stop at the ship to take a few more pictures with my wife before we board. Get ready to eat some lunch. Having a little touristy place right here. Pot Ella has quite the collection of drinks. They got their British Virgin Island vodka. And if vodka is not your speed, how about a little bit of gin? All right, this is the end of the tour. Tortola Pier Park. Getaway to your getaway, British Virgin Islands. And this is how it's going to be right here. Come back soon. All right, let's head on through security. Make our way back on to the beautiful Disney treasure. You ever want to see what it looks like where they tie a boat up this size? There you go. Well, my friends, this is going to conclude our little adventure today. And an adventure it was. Beef Island, British Virgin Islands. Here, back here at the Disney treasure. And boy, did it get hot today. It is smoking out here. So all that being said, I'm all done today. I hope you enjoyed this little excursion. We had a great time. All in all, you know, it was a little mix up with the whole umbrella thing. If you do it, just keep that in mind. All in all, it was a beautiful beach, nice place. Had a great day. And the water felt amazing. Even though it was a little cool, but got used to it fairly quickly. That being said, my friends, I'm all done. Thank you so much for watching. I am the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you in my next adventure. And we should have another adventure coming soon because tomorrow I'm going to St. Thomas and going on another beach excursion. So more the same but different, okay? So I will see you around. Y'all stay safe out there. Hope to see you all again very, very soon.